So welcome guys to my vlog about Goodwood. This was about 3 weeks ago when I went there, and I'm gonna be today your commentator for this because I haven't recorded that much of things. I will have to explain you the context and what I'll be doing because I mostly filmed cars, one interview with Marcus Lund, which we will include, and bunch of other thingies which I'll show in this vlog video. I hope you'll enjoy this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button and support this video. World's worst and ugliest brand in history. This is Jaguar Type 00, the world's ugliest and most nasty boxy car. As you can see, it got these lights and no arrow at all because it is a concept that is electric. Also, as you can see, the car is wide as such as 1.8 meters. It is so long that I think it looks like a moving fridge. 4 batteries on each wheel. It is still a concept. Yeah, is this video?
Yes, you too.
Yeah, probably be that, mate. Yeah.
Well done, bro. Look, what do you reckon? Nice car.
It's a box. It's like a fridge. Moving fridge, mate.
Yeah, actually, it's a fridge. It looks alright. It looks alright.
It looks better in real life.
I mean, we'll see the final car, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's still concept.
Oh, is it concept?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a boxy.
What's your YouTube?
Now let's see the interior through glass. The interior is pure blank. There's nothing additional to that. So now we move to the back and we can see it looks kind of like electric Tesla Model Y. Although it looks probably nice, it is still a boxy fridge on 4 wheels. It is in matte blue. And this car also has a matte pink color, which is very awful. As you can see also we got here these plastic boxy thingies down there, which should be diffusers, but it's ugly as hell. So this car is probably the worst car I've ever seen since my birth. Also they got here some bait for tourists, such as this photo printing stage, which looks like this. This photo printing stage has written "Copy Nothing" on them. It is Jaguar, this logo, and it is written that Jaguar has always championed originality. Take a selfie to find your inner originality. So here's some QR code. I don't care what that is. And then you got here the photo, so you can take your photo and print it. How to take the selfie?
I'm going to see your what colours represent you.
All right.
So lovely. So you've got orange, which we can imagine. This one.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is cool. Okay, let's see what colours you are.
So yeah, this is it from Jaguar. Also, they're so heritagely based and wealthy that they even have a own pool there. So yeah, Jaguar suck. So I don't want to hate too much on Jaguar. They are a very much respected company, but there was, since their woke rebrand, as many people say, I don't want to get involved in that, but I must say I saw the car in real life and it was horrifying. I didn't like it at all. There were also some people that greeted me, so that's what Britain is good at, but I must say the car is not good. So please, Jaguar, do something with it, because if you don't do anything with it, you'll lose 90% of your customers and nobody will buy your Type 00. So let's move to another interesting part. I'm at a supercar paddock and I'm gonna do a quick showcase for you. When we enter here, you can see here we got a Lamborghini Revuelto. So it is in this blue sea color. It looks very nice, and we can also see the interior as well as the beautiful back with the wing on it. Right across it we got this beautiful Rolls-Royce Black Badge Spectra, which has this silver grille and is basically a 2025 version of the absolutely magnificent car. We got here also Praga Bohema, which is 2025 brand new car. After that we got the Alpine Alpenglow. After that we got Lotus Vega, which is this special color on it, this luminescent color. Looks very nice. After that we got Bugatti Bolide, which is in this beautiful black color. And it is full carbon, as you can see. The car is entirely made out of carbon. After that we got some Rimac Nevera R. It set a record for 0 to 400 in 25.2 seconds. So it is faster than this car. This is a Jesko. The Jesko got here the carbon fiber aspects as well as the name on the side. It is in the sky blue color and it also has full carbon wing. Also, the interior is entirely blue and it looks very nice. Also, we got here the CCA 50 from this year productions. It got white seats, brown leather steering wheel and interior, which is beautiful two-tone color. Also carbon fiber aspects and the beautiful headlights, which are free on each side. It's absolutely beautiful. After that, the final car Koenigsegg has here on the small paddock is Cedar Spear, which is driving every day on the road, on the hill climb. It has this beautiful interior made in brown carbon fiber. Also, it is beautiful spear on the side, as well as the silver carbon fiber wheels with the ceramic brakes and the white wings. This guy's driving Marcus Lund, and it can be seen on it because it has these beautiful brown aspects, so it is very nice. When we move to the other side, we can see here is a DB12, which is also this year's, is now being cleaned and is very beautiful. It is in spider and it has a retractable roof. Right after that, we got the Valkyrie, which is in a base model. Aston Martin has literally written a Valkyrie. It is perfect, absolutely dominating. It looks beautiful. It is black. Also, you got a beautiful front, so yeah, it's very nice. After this, we got here my most anticipated car, which was Aston Martin Valhalla. This car has been in production for over, I don't know how, probably 5 years, because this car is absolutely insane. With its beautiful green color, as with the neon green in the center, it's very beautiful. Full carbon wing in the back, yeah, that makes it very nice. We got the Vanquish here, which is very nice, but not my taste. But right after that, we got a Vantage, which is very nice. It looks kind of pro because it got bucket seats made out of carbon fiber or some stainless steel. After that, we got this beautiful bag, which is absolute classic for Vantage. After that, we got this beautiful Mustang Dark Horse, which I won't show much because it's ugly and I don't like this car much, although it makes nice sound. And we got here the Corvette E-Ray, and I don't know why did they even make this car in the first place, because it is very silent. And this car is mainly driven by drivers who don't drive that fast. So as you can see, the steering wheel is kind of basic with few carbon fiber on it, but the motor in the back isn't too massive also. Also the shapes here, they look very nice. It's on the basic Corvette. After that, we got a Lamborghini Temerario. I got a flag here, you know, and it's beautiful green lagoon color, and it produces over 1,000 horsepower with a hybrid engines, and the back is very beautiful. As you can see, it got Italian flag on the sides, as well as it represents Italy in its best possible angle nowadays. And after this car, only car we got is the Revolto, which is in a bag. But this car is very nice. Just look at the back, because we got here the beautiful V12, which is absolutely amazing. Just look at how this engine is built, handmade in Italy. And also the entire back is made out of carbon fiber. Alright, so then I'm probably leaving with the Revolto, so I'm gonna film you something. Yeah, well, that was the craziest thing I've seen here. We're moving to another paddock. We're at the second stage of the paddock, and we are a Roadster R Evo, or whatever, it is a very long name. And this car has a top speed of almost 385 kilometers per hour, and due to its huge tail and back, it holds down to the ground. So it has very precise aerodynamic and very precise price, because this car is priced for almost 4.5 million British pounds or 5 million euros. It's sold almost everywhere in the world, and this is one of one spec. Right next to that we got Pagani Utopia, which I've been looking at for a few times. And it looks kind of nice, but the problem with this car is that it is kind of small. And when you have a car like this, it has lots of carbon fiber aspects, such as the middle of the car, which reduces the weight by 5 kilograms, which is kind of nice, and also got no roof. So that's very nice. Right next to that we got F80 from this year. This has been released like 3 weeks ago. I made a video on that, so make sure to check that out. It is very large, with the scale probably 1.9 meters in width, but it is very long also. As you can see, it got wings up, so it got very beautiful doors. It looks very precise. I can get to the back of the car because it's private, but here's a close-up shot. Right next to the F80 we got this beautiful Roma Spider, which has no roof, so that's why it's called Spider. It's from this year. As you can see, there's the writing on the back, and this car is one of one, almost the same as the original Roma. Although here's some stats. It got 3.4 seconds to 100, 9.7 seconds to 200. It isn't a classical Ferrari because it got a V8. Ferrari should have V12. Right next to Roma, we got the 296 GTS from this year. I only know the GTB from the Corsa Evo, as you probably saw in my series. And right next to the 296, there's a Deutsche Cylindri, which is a brand new model that Ferrari has just released. This car is called Deutsche Cylindri because it got motor in the front and it has 12 cylinders. So it's a V12 naturally aspirated, beautiful Ferrari engine, which is in this beautiful hood, yellow cover. This entirely yellow. And Ferraris should be red in my opinion. After its Deutsche Cylindri, we got this beautiful SF90XX Spider, which has no roof and is beautiful yellow wing in the back, which is very original because this car should be all red as I saw in specs, but here it is colored like McDonald's kitchen. Red and yellow, so it kind of represents McDonald's itself. After that we got a Daytona SP3 in this beautiful royal blue color or whatever that is. It looks very nice, but it's not my taste because it is very long. So the last one car in the lineup here is the FXXK, which you can see on track days on Nürburgring sometimes in the red Rosso Ferrari color. Is the beautiful Ferrari Pinnacle because it has carbon monocoque and it is numbered. So there's probably something around 12 models around the world, and this is one of them. So it is in a beautiful royal blue, yellow aspect here with the number 97 and beautiful seating with carbon bucket seat. Also, as I mentioned, you can see the German flag there. It means it has been driven on Nürburgring already, as I said. And you can spot it on track days there. By the way, they have their official helmets here, so that's kind of cool. After this, we got a beautiful Grand Cabrio Maserati on the other side. Then we got the GT3 Stradale on the other side. It's also beautiful, but not much of a Maserati fan. After that, we got MC Extreme on the side. I already got a bunch of photos for this, so it'll probably be in the album. After that, we got this beautiful Beckler Bentley, which is in this beautiful green color, which I absolutely appreciate because it looks very nice. Then we got some Continental GT Speed and another Batur convertible, which is very nice. It's a reimagined car by Singer from 1990s. It's very beautiful. It's a Carrera in this yellow color. As you can see, they got brand new aero and brand new seats as well as the cage inside. Here we also got a front, which we can see the hood and the front bump of the car, which is still retro and looks very nice. By the way, it's full carbon, so it's very beautiful. After that, we got 1 year away, 1989 Porsche 911 reimagined by Singer. It's again the same car as there was on left, the orange one, but this one is white with this orange aspect. So it looks pretty decent, and I would say they can make it look better. if they put on some beautiful red color. Then the back looks kind of really sick because it got this beautiful line of lights as well as the engine in the back and the cage, as I already said. The shape of this car is absolutely unusual. This white body kit on it looks very much like Liberty Walk. And last kind of lineup is Karma. So if you're subscribed, yeah, Karma will get you. No, I'm just kidding. This is Karma Cavia from this year. It's fully electric, beautiful coupe. It's white and pink, great color. It's very nice looking. As you can see, the interior is mainly made for racing. So the car has these large wheels for it. It's 20-watt Michelin's, and also the back, which is absolutely stunning with this beautiful wing in the same color as the front. For the paddocks, they were amazing. Bunch of supercars, hypercars, everything was there. And it was in one place, in open place, almost everywhere, where you could go 360 around the car to look at it. Now we're going to look at a little disco party at Porsche, because they really went all out. After this beautiful Porsche disco party, we have fireworks plus air from Red Rose show, which was awesome. These shows were every day there, and I filmed some of it because I'm not that interested in planes. I was really confused why there were sand fireworks a day, but anyways, here it is. Another thing I caught on camera was beautiful moment of bunch of F1 OG legends, which was Alan Prost, Nigel Mansell, etc. You'll see in next video. They were given an award for best performance there. And I was really grateful for them to be there. And I filmed some of Alan Prost's commentary on the rivalry between Senna and him in the McLaren team, and then I also filmed all of the legends together.
Alan, you had arguably the most famous rivalry in Formula One with Ayrton Senna. By the way, if anyone's not seen it, there's a fantastic documentary now out in the UK on the iPlayer of Alan's side of the story. It was brilliant to watch. Let's talk. Can you share with? I asked Nigel this before. What's it like fighting with your teammate? You did it at McLaren, as we're seeing Lando and Oscar doing at the moment. Can you share a little bit about what they're going through? It seems a bit friendlier than perhaps you had it in your time.
No, it's very difficult to talk about that because, as I just said, we're talking about world champion. I had to fight against, obviously, Ayrton and Nigel and Nicky and KK and Damon. It's 5 world champions, but they are all different. You know, obviously, it depends also when you arrive in a team. The ambience in the team with Ayrton was a bit difficult for me because I was really part of the McLaren family. He was a little bit closer to Honda. And you know, at the end of the day, sometimes the perception that you can have is more important than the truth. You know, and you must remember that this sport, what we're doing, is not only skill, that means driving and turning the wheel, but also the psychology. And sometimes when you don't feel well, you may find a teammate more difficult, or you may find the politics, you may find things, and maybe that's true, maybe that's not true. But at the end, only the result is important.
So, Alan Cross, Mario Andretti, Sebastian Emerson Fittipaldi, Chuck Villeneuve, and Mika Hakkinen.
Now we move into the serious part, the part where it kind of broke off with me on the festival speed, and it wasn't that good as I expected, and it became slowly falling down because I was really wondering what was on those places that were paid, and it was really paid to view. Let's watch some of my recorded log and see what I spotted there. Just a quick cut to this. What I want to show you is that here is a GRRC club, and as you can see, it is all the way up there also with this club and with that club in the back, and it is absolutely luxurious. And that's not what I mean by compliment, because this is very snobbish. To get here it costs almost 230 pounds plus 500 pounds to get inside, so it is very expensive. And I must say, it's really weird to go in here because it feels so expensive, yet you just get this view. So let me tell you this straight, this seems like kind of scam. Please don't buy the GRRC pass for Goodwood ever. So yeah, this is just how it looks. It also is in the back. If I come there, it is in the back where there's paddock specifically made for them, where you have hospitality, food, etc. So it's a really weird and odd to have in Goodwood, because I know there's a lot of rich people, but it's unfair for other people to not see the race from the other side. Here we can see Kitti's Driver Club, where there are premium supercars behind a wall. It is said that normal people don't have access to this because they have to pay 500 plus pounds to enter this special driving club. Here you can also see Moss Pavilion, which is paid and behind a wall where rich people sit and enjoy their drinks. Also, I would say this year Goodwood is kind of pay to win, because there's a Lamborghini enclosure here where you get a brand new Lamborghini such as Temerario GT3, but the problem is it is paid and invitation only to get inside, so it is very bad. I'm at the end of the Goodwood here, it is 6 p.m. and this is how it looks. It's completely empty, but it is paid. I don't know how much does it cost or whatever own to get in there, but also, as I said, here if you come across this, you can see here are big grandstands. And these grandstands are not for me. I have a grandstand pass and it isn't allowed me to go there, because this grandstand is specifically made for the Kinrara enclosure people which are inside. Here's the wildest part. This is called a Kinrara enclosure, and that's what I was talking about. This costs plus 1,000 pounds, and if you go just close to it, they'll kick you out because you're not allowed to go near that. In that, you get hospitality and every package possible. So when I went to Goodwood, I genuinely enjoyed it. The food, loud cars, famous people, all of it was great. But after a while, I realized pretty quickly a lot of viewing spots weren't actually free and were pay to view. You'll be walking along trying to find the perfect angle for cars coming up the hill, and then there's a sign or a big guy. And you won't go there because it is restricted. And I get it. Big events, giant events like this need money. Huge amounts of money, actually extreme amounts of cash. But man, after you've already paid for your hotel, food, tickets, etc., it stinks to be told the best places on there are basically off limits unless you purchase them. It just felt not very for the fans, for the real ones, you know. Goodwood's magic has always been about everyone being in it together. Die-hard enthusiasts, families, people who saved up all year just to be at the place where we were at. And now it just feels a bit split. I'm not saying don't go, I'm just saying scope out the free spots early, plan where you're gonna stand, because if you leave it to chance for the last chance you have there, you might spend half the day looking at the barrier of the VIP enclosures instead of the cars you came for. At least the water was free and the rally viewing was open for everyone for free, of course, in forest. So there are still some pros. But honestly, the spirit of open space at the hill climb felt like it was missing. That feeling of equality between rich and poor and the vibe of real car fans. It just wasn't there. And what I noticed the most, there seemed to be more investors and TikTok influencers than the actual real car people. So Marcus, my question is, how actually is it driving the Sedan Spear here on the Goodwood hill climb?
I mean, it's both nerve-wracking because the value of the car, but it's also like privilege. Such a nice car and it's behaved so well up here.
Now another question is, what was the feeling of a first Koenigsegg car you've ever driven here or at the factory when you started test driving for Koenigsegg?
The feeling of the first drive, I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. It was actually Karina Lima's first car, the Agera RS. Chassis number was 7125. I was in pre-production testing. So, I mean, my colleague just asked me a day we were on the runway, hey, you want to have it a go? It was probably 9 years now, 9 years ago. And I mean, yes, the power and then the grip and the stability just amazed me.
So that sounds kind of nice. And have you also driven the Agera R?
Yeah, I've driven basically every single two-seater we have, from the CCA R, CCX, CCGT, even the race car. So I've driven most of them.
And have you also tried the Gemera?
Yes, I've driven the Gemera a little bit on the runway and the back of the factory. Very exciting. So I wish we can show you more of that soon.
Yeah, so it's like classified, no actual top speed?
We're waiting for tires, always tires. It's such a challenging task to make a tire that can handle these speeds. So we're waiting for that, but as soon as we have approval from Michelin or some other manufacturer, we'll go for it.
Yeah, so what could be the possible top speed of Gemera?
Of the Gemera, we will actually cap that to around 400, something like that, because that's not our top speed weapon, that's the Jesko Absolute. So that will be capable of north of 500 is the plan.
North of 500, really?
Yeah, 530 according to simulation, so, but we will see.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marcus.
Thank you.